50, yeah!
Thank you, Dorothy. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, Dorothy. 1, 2, 3.
Dorothy is in the middle. So when Dorothy started, it was a little school. Then it got bigger and bigger, and then it was this half a little big. And then when she built it all up, it was this big, and then people loved it so much.
Que c'est cette dame, Madame Goodman, qui a inventé, qui a créé, qui a commencé notre école.
So don't you think we need to give Dorothy a great big cheer?
Merci, Dorothy!
Class is Dorothy.
Gracias, Dorothy!
This is her house, and in the basement, she's making the school for all the kids.
So what gave you the inspiration to start WIS? Was it like a dream, or and what did you really think it would become?
Well, I'd gone to Bryn Mawr College during the war period, so I was very keen to do something international.
What did you call WIS before it was called WIS?
The Little Language Class was, I guess, the first official name. The Little Language Class, because we wanted to be modest and not to impress people with the fact that we were just going to overwhelm Washington. We didn't think we would. We have now, of course.
So how did you feel when you started? Were you confident?
Well, I knew that it would work for this little language class, but whether we could do everything up to university entrance, I didn't know.
Can you take me through the timeline of starting in your basement to getting to Tregarin?
From the basement to Tregarin, the trajectory was a little bit indirect. We had all those church basements. I think at one point 6 church basements. And the Ford Foundation gave us $500,000 to buy Olive Street. This was our first great victory, because then that meant that we really kind of established in Washington.
Dorothy Goodman, I think she has a mind like a steel trap. She's 90, and this woman can still, take you on in a good argument and tell you how you should be thinking about this or that or the other. She's amazing. She's an amazing motivator of people.
Back in the day, she couldn't stand me chewing gum. I used to chomp on gum a lot, going from class to class. It used to bother her. She never told me this until years and years afterwards, when she was long gone. You know, Amara, the only thing I disliked about you was your gum chewing.
Kathia Stevenson has a mind like a steel trap in another direction. She's been sort of there being the numbers person and the facts person, along with Dorothy Goodman, the visionary. So the combination of the two of them was really an amazing act of synchronicity that really has helped the school develop. Gunter Brandt, he was genuinely adored and beloved by everyone. He'd go into a second grade classroom and stand on his head.
My vision of Gunter is a guy sitting behind a desk, and he had a very dapper suit on with tie, neatly pressed and so on. But what you didn't see was he was wearing soccer shirts, shorts behind the desk, and soccer boots and so on. That was the real Gunter.
Dexter Lewis, who was a wonderful calming influence in the school. He was the first person who really brought transparency to what we were doing in terms of finances. He stayed for 2 years, and then came Anne Marie Pierce. Anne Marie did a great job in terms of bringing in a new building, moving us towards more modern practices.
She'll always be close to my heart because I believe she was at the helm when the farmhouse was demolished. We've had the vaccination for smallpox, we've had the storming of the Bastille and the October Revolution, but I think Wiss's watershed moment is the destruction of the farmhouse, because to me, it showed me that the school was very serious about growth. The building that was going to replace it, I was very enthusiastic about. Of course, that was the gymnasium.
And then after that, we had Dick Hall, who was a smiling, cheery guy who had a lot of experience and was very calm about everything. He got a lot done as well in terms of the building program. And then along came Clayton, who was the man we needed for that hour.
Clayton, to me, was very similar to Dory. I think Clayton came here with an idea of what he wanted to do. I look at Clayton as being a visionary as well, and he had a game plan.
Well, you're welcome. Yes.